Celtics forward Gordon Hayward made his return to TD Garden. Preseason or not, it was his first game back since the injury. So, of course, when he made the highlight of the night, a huge block, this crowd obviously got the crowd up and going. And, of course, Gordon Hayward, his second game back. Overall, what's your impressions of him? I know
he was better in his first game.
Was he? About the same? Better?
I would say about the same. I mean, five fouls in the first half. That was kind of hilarious. I like how Stevens wanted him to foul out.
Yeah, I mean, it goes to show you, I guess, how much the preseason really means if Stevens is keeping him in there to see if he fouls out. But, I mean, listen, if you look at the 1-for-7 shooting night, obviously not the best.
Stellar, right.
I don't think anyone's going to say that he's, come out flying on offense. But it was encouraging to see that chase down block, great timing. It's one of those plays where you're not really thinking, you're just playing the game, and that's instincts right there. So to see him go up, come down, obviously landed pretty cleanly on his 2 feet. So, and he said after the game, that's the first time he's done something like that. So every time you do something for the first time, that's a step
the first
forward.
time is over. It's the second time now next
Very
time.
good. Yeah.
So the other,
I think, Jim, to harp on what Jimmy was talking about, like the body language at this point, I think is what's most important, right? We're not looking at stats here or his shooting percentage. I think you want to see how he looks out there, how he's moving. I love the pick and roll situation where he got an open look for Baines. You saw the entire defense gravitate towards him. Open look for Baines. Those are the kind of looks that I think is going to make Gordon Hayward so valuable in the first few weeks as he works on getting his offense back and returning to the guy that he was.
With Gordon and Kyrie back, you could see how much 60 points in the second. You asked Brad about that. 60 points in the second straight game in the first half, right? So, I mean, there's no question there's more offensive options, and more of the options is opening up passing lanes, and guys like Gordon are finding it. It's great to have another ball handler out there like Gordon who was able to do that as well.
And Gordon Hayward's almost like the Josh Gordon factor for the Patriots. Put Josh Gordon out there on the field, opens things up for other guys. I mean, you saw Hayward in the first quarter. He collapsed. He drove. Kicked it out to Kyrie. Kyrie hit that 3 right as the shot clock expired. So it's just opening up lanes. I mean, it's the same thing. It's another option, a great player out there on the court that guys have to honor. They have to defend him. And that means leaving a guy like Kyrie open if you collapse.
And that's only going to get more as he gets more, like you said, more comfortable and he starts taking shots more confidently. The defense is going to have to collapse even more. I love that his defensive effort has been great. On Friday night, we saw him get chased down going for a layup. Definitely nerves got involved there. But watching him tonight chase down the defender,
you saw
block that shot, you saw the confidence.
Yeah,
it was almost like the flip side of what you saw on Friday in that way.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to bring up too, Hayward clocked in 21 minutes.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to assume that Tuesday night you'll see kind of what you saw with Irving tonight. Irving had 28 minutes. I think because it's only 2 days in between, you're not going to see a whole lot of Irving, and I think that this would be a great opportunity for Brad to put Hayward out there, give him close to 25 minutes or so, whereas in the first game, none of the stars played over 20 minutes.
You think he's going to
I don't think he'll play.
Hayward?
Irving's definitely not playing.
Yeah. Well, no, Irving's not playing, but why wouldn't Hayward play? I feel like this is a great opportunity for him to
I would arrest him. I mean, if I were Brad, which I'm not clearly, I would rest him, especially with Al coming back, too. I mean, Al's going to be able to handle the ball. But to your point, too, I think it is a great opportunity also to see how he is with only 1 day's rest. And there's practice tomorrow. So Grantham will be at practice tomorrow. I think that'll be a good indication of whether he's going to play on Tuesday or not.
All right, we'll have to wait and see. Until then, at TD Garden, Jose Pavone here, Jimmy Toscano, Nick Gelso, TD Garden, CLNS Media.